We are Iowa.
If you're thinking about going on a diet, with all the information out there, it can be hard to tell where to start. Joining us now is Swanson with Life Well Lived. So Kara, you got some tips for us on things to avoid if we're going to go on a diet. So let's get right to it. Mistake number one.
Yeah, restricting food and counting calories. So when we do this, it actually creates an unhealthy relationship with food, something that you either need to restrict or avoid altogether, and that just leaves us feeling deprived. Instead of treating food as something to avoid, see it as fuel for a healthy body and something that's going to give you energy and really support, and nourish your body. So that means eating plenty of vegetables and greens and just fiber-rich foods. And obviously, staying hydrated is really important too.
Yeah, I love that. It's really shifting the narrative. Food is not the enemy, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
What about the all or nothing mindset? A lot of us crash and burn because we deprive ourselves of so many things we love, and then before you know it, we are binging.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle, and perfection, shouldn't be your goal. When you slip up, focus on the next quarter of the day, right? The secret is not to throw in the towel, but to really focus on the whole picture rather than just an isolated incident. So essentially, you want to just keep moving forward.
I love that. And what about seeing exercise as punishment? I know this one. I used to get on the treadmill and just run and run and run, and I'm watching calories, how many I've burned yet. That's a miserable way of living.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, right? But it's never enough, because you can't outrun poor nutrition. Exercise will have little effect if you're not eating right. Instead of punishing yourself with exercise, see it as a resource that emphasizes your nutrition and, just kind of as a stress reliever too, and getting stronger.
Yes, it's really changing that perception of your body to take care of your body. You can injure yourself too if you see exercise as this, harsh go, 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 go. You haven't burned enough calories yet. We definitely don't want to do that. Have you seen any changes with people, relationship to food, diet and exercise with the pandemic? And, a lot of stressful times people are going through. Have you seen any trends that you'd like to address that maybe is concerning over the past couple of years that you didn't see before the pandemic?
I really think more, of that all or nothing mindset has really come into play. Emotional eating actually has been, more prominent as well, because I think what we went through, the last couple of years, people kind of use food to kind of as comfort. And so kind of shifting that narrative and that mindset and looking at food, like we talked about earlier, right, as really nourishing our bodies is going to be just really beneficial and really freeing too, to kind of get rid of some of these lies that we've been believing about our health and nutrition.
And when it comes to meal preps, I've heard people say, "Oh, I don't have time for that." And you really, what do you say to that?
Well, we make time, right, for what's important to us, but I'm also very much about balance in making sure that things are really simple, right? We don't have to overcomplicate our nutrition or our health. And so just finding those things that are going to make it simple, right, but also nourishing is important.
Yeah, I don't cook a whole lot, but I can pack, a container of veggies, and that'll be my snacking through the day versus snacking on chips. And there you go. That's one battle won.
Yep.
And we're closer to a healthier day, more energy. Thank you so much for joining us. Great tips there. I'm going to apply it to my day, and we look forward to having you back again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
With that, we're going to take a live look out at one of our Sky Tracker 5s. Taylor is up after the break to tell us more about the upcoming forecast. Stay with us.